Imagine turning on the radio and realizing something feels wrong. No booming laughter, no sharp wit cutting through the rhythms, no voice commanding the nation's attention. On October 29, 2025, Jamaica lost more than a broadcaster. It lost a cultural heartbeat. Barrington Barry G. Gordon, the legendary Boogieman of radio, passed away at 70 years old after battling pneumonia. His death was confirmed by his longtime friend of over 5 decades, Michael Chambers. Barry died at Savannah Lamar Hospital in Westmoreland, leaving behind silence where energy once ruled. For over 50 years, Barry G didn't just play music. He shaped identities, launched legends, and owned the airwaves. This is the story of the man whose frequency never fades. Final farewell, a legend honored. Barry G's funeral on February 7, 2026 at Boulevard Baptist Church in St. Andrew, Kingston, was not just a service, it was a national tribute. The church overflowed with family, friends, musicians, broadcasters, and fans who grew up under his voice. The night before, candlelight vigils organized by his children lit the streets, symbolizing a truth everyone felt. Barry G's light could not be extinguished. Broadcasting icon David Rodigan delivered a powerful eulogy, praising Barry's unmatched presence and fearless passion. Michael Chambers summed it up perfectly. Barry loved radio more than life itself. Hymns blended with Barry's famous slang, "Goodness gracious me," echoing through the church. Video tributes from Yellowman and Beanie Man credited Barry G as the man who opened doors when none existed. A montage of legendary sound clashes and his historic final interview with Bob Marley drew thunderous applause. As his casket, draped in Jamaican colors, exited to reggae classics, it was clear an era had ended, but a legacy had not. Early life, from St. Mary to the mic. Before he ruled radio, Barry G was just a boy in the green hills of St. Mary, glued to a radio set, dreaming big. Born September 26, 1955, Barrington Seymour Gordon grew up in a modest rural household where ska and rock steady were the soundtrack of daily life. Music wasn't background noise, it was culture, education, and escape. At Kingston College, Barry sharpened his confidence, voice, and charisma. He practiced interviews, mimicked radio personalities, and learned how to hold attention. Years later, he would say, "Radio was my calling." That calling became real in the mid-1970s when, at just 20 years old, he joined the Jamaica Broadcasting Corporation, JBC, as a producer. Starting with street interviews and vox pops, Barry learned how to connect with everyday Jamaicans, how to turn ordinary voices into powerful stories. Even then, his energy stood out. His ability to dominate the mic earned him the nickname that would define him forever, the Boogieman. Rising to power, the king of afternoon radio. This is where the volume explodes. In 1975, Barry G took over the afternoon slot from Errol E.T. Thompson, and Jamaican radio would never be the same. By the 1980s, his show, 2 to 6 Supermix, had become a cultural phenomenon. 4 hours, over 1 million listeners daily. Quizzes, jokes, slang, sound effects, and non-stop music. Barry's slogan said it all. Non-stop action multiplied by electrifying musical motion. He didn't just host radio, he performed it. Barry pioneered outdoor DJing, turned radio personalities into superstars, and became a central figure at major events like Reggae Sunsplash. He had an ear for talent and the courage to back it. After Yellowman won the 1982 Tasty Talent Contest, Barry G pushed him into the spotlight. Beanie Man received some of his earliest major airplay from Barry's show. Careers were born at the push of his fader. In 1981, Barry G conducted what would become one of the most important interviews in reggae history. Bob Marley's final interview, recorded in Florida just before Marley's passing. Barry's legendary sound clashes, especially with David Rodigan, were radio battles that stopped the nation. Controversy, comebacks, and reinvention. In 1987, controversy struck. Barry G was dismissed from JBC after playing Red Dragon's Hold a Fresh, a song considered politically sensitive at the time. For many, that would have been the end. For Barry G, it was just a new beginning. He moved through Radio Jamaica, Power 106, Hot 102, KLAS-FM, and later enjoyed an 11-year run at Mellow FM, hosting shows like Boogie Down and Turntable Time. In 2007, Barry suffered a serious stroke while driving, requiring hospitalization in Florida. It slowed him, but it didn't silence him. He returned to broadcasting with renewed purpose, focusing on positivity, health awareness, and gospel music. In 2010, Jamaica honored him with the Order of Distinction, OD, for his immense cultural contribution. Even in the digital era, Barry adapted, launching Lion FM on Mixlr, proving once again that the Boogieman could never be outdated. Personal life: the man behind the voice. Behind the booming confidence was a grounded, loyal family man. Barry shared his life with his wife, Josette Gordon, whose unwavering support made his demanding career possible. Many tributes thanked her for sharing Barry with the world. Fatherhood was central to his life. His children stood by him in his final days, organizing candlelight vigils that reflected the love he poured into them. Barry openly shared personal struggles on air, especially after his stroke, connecting with listeners on a deeper level. Friendships mattered deeply, none more than his 50-year bond with Michael Chambers. Despite fame, Barry avoided scandals. His life was marked by humility, forgiveness, and resilience, even during professional fallouts like his exit from Mellow FM. Legacy, assets, and giving back. Barry G's estimated net worth ranged between $500,000 and $1 million, earned through radio, events, and endorsements. His main home was a modest residence in Westmoreland, close to his roots. He leaves behind Lion Rock Radio, Lion FM, vintage turntables, microphones, priceless audio archives, including Bob Marley's last interview, and possible family land in St. Mary. But Barry's true wealth wasn't material. His philanthropy lived through mentorship. Launching Yellow Man and Beanie Man was cultural charity. He donated time to youth programs, community events, and education-focused initiatives. His influence lifted countless careers and inspired generations. Conclusion: the frequency never dies. Barry G was more than a broadcaster. He was a movement, a gatekeeper, a cultural force. From the hills of St. Mary to Jamaica's most powerful airwaves, his journey proves that passion outlives time. With Lion FM still echoing and memories alive, the Boogieman never truly signed off. The music still plays, the vibe still lives, and Jamaica will forever tune in to Barry G.